What is going on, everybody? Another episode of 4x4 Camping and Adventures, and in today's episode we have, I probably should say it, a Mad MQ owned by this man right here. How you going, mate?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Good. So this is Shane. He owns this absolutely mental MQ Triton, and I suppose the big thing about that's different to this video, it's not a touring setup. This thing is designed to go off-road. It used to be touring, but not anymore. So what is it, mate? What do we got?
It is a 2016 GLX MQ Triton, the full poverty pack model.
Yep.
Automatic. Yeah, there's nothing else really to it. It's basic, man. Was basic.
Was basic,
yeah,
not anymore.
Was being the main part.
Well, how we do it, back to front. So I suppose let's go look at the back because there's a fair bit of suspension stuff going on with this car. Yep. So what say? Let's do it.
Sure thing. Still mud falling out of there. Oh.
Well, mate, it shows you use it.
Yeah, or don't clean it.
So, mate, here we are at the back of the big rig. I suppose the first thing we need to talk about is you're missing half your guards.
Half the bumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kept getting in the way.
As they do.
Easiest way to put it.
And there's actually not much metal there. It's all thin. There's nothing really behind it.
Yeah, the sides of it's thin, but the actual corner here had about 7 layers. Like, it was layer after layer to cut through. It was a bit of, well, it was pretty annoying to cut through, really.
Right.
Especially because I know what I was doing. I was just winging it.
Yeah, giving it a go.
Time. But yeah, thought I'd finally chop it. I thought about it since I got the car. Yeah. What, 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So I thought,
might as well, mate.
Might as well.
Yeah, if it's hidden on things, get rid of it.
That's the point, yeah. The old rear bar had got fully destroyed and rusted, so
yeah, Roger.
Time for a change.
And you've adjusted the tow bar to go up a bit as well?
Yeah, we raised it up probably about 6 inches from factory, roughly. As high as we could do it in the time we had without actual making custom brackets.
Yep, for sure. Which looks a lot better as well because it would probably hang down to about here, I'd say.
Yeah, it used to be about that. Yeah, about there.
Yep.
Last time. Took it for a test, and so far the tow bar only just gets caught. Okay. Going up steep inclines and everything else. The tub's way off, which is good. Yeah,
no, that's what you want. So this thing's not really much of a moor crawler. It is designed to go off-road, hence why we've done tub chops, done wicked things with the suspension. Yeah, I suppose mandaring is probably the...
Yeah, got a bit of a thrashing through the power lines.
Yep.
Julma, fair bit down south.
Down in Esperance.
Yep.
Yep, beautiful.
Yeah, fair bit up north of that Mount Harriet seemed to...
Oh yeah, for
going down that, got caught off a fair bit on the rear bar.
So time to go, mate. Just
easiest way.
Off. Nah, why not, mate? It's a thing happening with dual cabs now. See a lot of it.
Yeah, and that's also what happens when I get bored on a Sunday and have nothing to do.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Tend to do stupid things.
Just do stuff to the car because you can. Yeah, no, awesome, man, awesome. Talk about the tub. So we got the tub rack. Picked this up for a bit of a special, you were saying?
Yeah, it came off a wrecked car that was on its way down to Esperance.
Yep.
Back when I lived down there. So scored it from the wreckers, modified the mounts to suit what I was after. Yep. Gave it a bit of a Raptor line.
Yeah, cool.
And it's worked a treat.
Holding up really well too, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you put like a rooftop tent on in there?
I let my parents borrow it when they first had their car, and they put their rooftop tent on top. But
yeah, nice.
Yeah, I normally use, if I have to fill my car, the tub up, you put your spare tire up there or my swag.
Yeah, of course,
Usually when I have the fridge on the slide, swag goes up there, stops getting in the way with everything.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Nah, it's super simple, but it's simple, like, super effective, eh? Yeah. Super effective, and it's bloody solid, so.
Oh yeah. And does the job.
Picking up for a record for a cheap price, happy days. Happy days.
Yeah.
And I suppose we haven't got too much else going on with the old tub. Just got the spare tyre there.
Pretty basic at the moment.
Yep. Just got the fridge slide.
Changes, but yeah.
Yeah, no, awesome, man.
Simple's best, I found.
Yeah, the old kiss rule, eh? Yep. Keep it simple, stupid. But I suppose, yeah, let's talk about the rear.
Where it gets
underneath is where all the cool stuff's happening?
Yeah.
So what's happened under here, mate?
So I've chopped and changed this car a lot. Yep. Really. There's not much info about them. No one likes to tell you their secrets either, I've noticed.
Yeah, for sure.
So everything I've done, I've winged it.
Yep.
So we've got constant 300 kilo leafs.
Okay.
From DriveTech.
Yep.
2-inch extended shackles from RoadSafe. I couldn't find any extended brake lines, so I went to NZ and got them to custom make a set.
Oh yeah, yep.
They're about 120 mils longer than factory.
Okay, yep, okay.
And then took me a while. Could not find a set of rear shocks longer than 40 mil.
Yeah, because these are Blistons, and I've never seen...
Bilsteins, yeah.
Bilsteins, sorry, yeah.
Someone, who was it, Mint MQ? Yeah, he put up on his Instagram, he showed me. I was like, man, and then 2 days later I ordered them.
Yeah, no, nice.
They're a 4-inch long travel motor res shock.
Yep.
And they are awesome.
Nah,
they made the biggest difference putting them in the car.
Super comfy.
So smooth, man, on the road. To be fair, my old shocks were pretty worn out. But
what did you have on before?
Just standard Drive-Tech Enduros.
Oh, just a Drive-Tech? Yeah, with you.
Yeah, they got put on when I first done the car 60,000 k's ago.
Yeah, okay, yep. So what have these been on for about 40,000 k's?
The Leafs have been on the same.
Yep.
The Bilstein's probably 5,000.
Oh, okay, so they're fairly new. Yeah, no, nice. No, nice, man. And you're right, I haven't actually seen too many cars with this kind of setup on the back, like especially Tritons.
Yeah, nope. Many people do them. I guess some people are stupid enough to do what I do to them.
Probably sort of unknown as well.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that you can do these kind of things with this car. They just go, oh, I'll just get an off-the-shelf system, and that'll work. I know you can definitely get a little bit more custom with it, which is good. So.
Yeah, I've had to. Well, no one makes a kit.
Yeah, exactly.
But obviously, what I do to it is not a kit you buy off the shelf because it's not what I'm after.
Exactly right, man.
I don't do any towing with this vehicle whatsoever. Hence why I raised a tow bar.
Yeah. Yep.
It's purely off-road.
And this is obviously just to stop the,
yeah, it's a factory
hidden out.
Factory Mitsubishi tow bar, I'm pretty sure.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. And I got to ask, Mad and Kia.
I got that. I always like to get license plates to make the vehicle different.
Yep.
Like to name it.
Personalise it a bit. Yeah.
I thought, what would be cool to run with the Triton? I always see a car drive past, I'm like, man, that's mad, yeah. And I thought to myself straight away, I'm like, Mad and Q.
Yeah, no, nice. I like it.
And it stuck pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's definitely unique, man. I like it, Mad and Q.
It's finally living up to the name, I think.
Yeah, no, she sure is, man. She's a big girl. She's a big girl indeed. But I suppose the Bilsteins, can you adjust those on the fly as well? Can you just twist the knob, or are they set?
They're a set pressure.
Set pressure. Okay. No, awesome, man.
To be fair, the way they ride, I wouldn't even bother, man.
Yeah, they probably don't need it.
The only thing I'm gonna do probably next is somehow get extended bump stops.
Okay.
Just because I tend to jump this thing.
Yeah, okay, the sand dunes.
And yeah, it tends to happen a lot.
Yeah.
Even just down, little tracks, you had whoops, and you're smashing through them, and rather not bottom the shock out.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Because they're a long travel, I don't think the lift is purely set for the actual shop. And the
standard bump shop is just not long enough?
Yeah, so that's probably next on the list.
But yeah, no, fair enough. So you don't sort of smash those shocks and do a knuckle or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nice, man, nice. So I suppose a little bit more forward, long range tank?
Yeah, Brown Davis, 130 litres I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, okay. What's that sort of give you range-wise?
With the 285s and all I do is highway driving.
Yep.
I roughly get 850 to 900.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not too bad.
That's not bad at all. With 33s and that kind of thing.
With the setup now, it used to be a lot worse. It used to only get 650, 700.
When you had the whole the
full roof rack, everything on the roof rack and whatnot.
You know, it's amazing how much that weight adds to your fuel economy, eh?
Yeah.
It's crazy amount.
I never used it. All the stuff that was on there.
Yeah.
I mean, the solar panel I used for dual battery that used to be in.
Yeah, because you used to have like a 180 degrees awning and everything, didn't you?
Yeah, which was awesome, but I hardly ever use the awning, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm lazy.
Yeah, just don't want to park up and,
have a beer, sit back.
Chill. Yeah, no, fair enough, man. Plus get a bit of sun as well, get the old tan going.
Yeah, I don't want to be, normally you park your car, you can somehow sit in the shade somewhere.
Yeah, there's always shade.
I don't want to be sitting up for an hour.
Trying to set up an awning.
Yeah.
And you're your rooftop tan and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it, mate. That's it. What else we got back in here? The exhaust looks like a 3-inch.
Yeah, it's a 3-inch DPF back straight through.
Okay.
Dumps before the rear diff.
Yep.
It's made by All Type Fabrication over East.
Okay. All Type. I haven't heard of them.
Yeah.
All Type Fab. Yeah. Okay.
He's pretty good, man. All his stuff works really well.
Is that just off the shelf or like?
Oh, he makes it himself, but.
And then he makes it to your car or whatever.
No, I think he has a Triton.
Oh, okay.
Himself, so he obviously made it for his own, and he started selling on the Triton page, so I ordered it.
Beautiful.
Same dude that made the snorkel and airbox.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All the same.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Roger. Well, I suppose there's not too much to talk about. It's really all happening at the front, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Suspension-wise. So I suppose we'll jump to the side, have a quick chat about awning and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And then, because you've got a bit of a different awning setup on this with your, how it's mounted the roof and that kind of thing.
Yep.
And then, we'll jump to the front and then, talk about your front suspension setup.
Too easy.
So here we are, mate, side of the vehicle. We've got some rock sliders that look like they've been very well used.
Yeah.
Darcy Eclipse awning on some, and you notice this thing hasn't got a roof rack.
Rackless.
Rackless rack, eh?
That's
Perth
They are. Made here in WA.
Yep. So how does the whole system work?
Well, they pretty much just obviously mount through your roof.
Yep.
Same. The way to design is similar to the the Rhino rails they clamp.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep.
But they bolt into the channel.
Ah, okay.
So it clamps around the front and then bolts into the channel through the roof.
Ah, okay. So it clamps underneath your lid, and then it bolts in. That just holds it on there. Yeah, okay.
You can remove the brackets in under a minute. It's just got 4 bolts on top.
Yeah, rightio.
Because they mount like a metal channel into the gutter.
Oh yeah.
And this bolts to that.
Perfect. So if you don't want the awning on there, if you're just going bush bashing.
Yep, you can remove it.
Perfect.
Within under a minute and chuck it back on just as quick.
And as I said, Perf Mob, yeah, really good people. I've talked to them before and that kind of thing. Yeah. So now doing something very innovative for the four-wheel drive market. So if you don't have a big, big roof rack, which some people don't, that's next best thing.
Like myself now, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Awesome bit of kit.
And Darchi awning, probably don't use it.
I've used it twice.
Yeah, okay.
In probably the 6 months I've had it.
Yeah. Was it Darchi before?
Yeah, it was Darchi 180 before.
Yeah, the 180. Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was there was nothing wrong with the awning whatsoever.
Good awning.
Yeah, easy to set up by yourself. I reckon it was easy in one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
Super strong in the wind. The way they're designed.
Held up pretty well.
Yeah, man. Bulky as though.
Yeah, they are. They're 20 kilos.
Yeah.
They're not light, so no,
super
definitely bulky. Definitely bulky.
But no, good bit of kit.
Yeah, no, I can't go wrong with Darchi, I don't think. Make good gear.
Definitely.
Make good gear indeed. And sliders, who did the sliders for you?
These were Rock Armour from Aussie Offroad.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah,
so I had the Rock Armour, obviously, BULLBAR and scrubs on beforehand, hence why the front of the step's missing.
Yep.
To be fair, man, these have been awesome.
Yeah?
I have bottomed this car out on that many rocks and everything else I can think of.
Yeah.
They've got dents and scratches all through them, but they have not once bent or let me down.
Haven't bent the chassis mounts or anything? Perfect.
Nothing. They're rusty as from Esperance.
Yeah, Esperance does that too.
Yep, but no, they have, to be fair, man, for a cheapy sort of set of sliders, they've been awesome, yeah.
Well, it's just tube, right? As long as it's all welded properly and stuff, can't go wrong, I reckon. Surely. And you can, it looks like you could mount like alloy plate or something.
There was checker plate on top.
Yep.
I just didn't like the look of a step. I wanted to look more like a slider.
Yep, more of like a rock slider kind of thing.
Yeah, so I just took it off. And
yeah, no, perfect.
Liked the look of it, so I left them off.
Yeah, no, very, very nice. And what's I Play Dirty? Is that?
I Play Dirty. It's a apparel, like clothing brand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's more towards the full drive scene.
Oh, yeah.
He's a local fellow in Ellenbrook too.
Oh, cool. Yeah, okay. So
he's local.
Like t-shirts and hoodies and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, he does the fancy looking camo hoodie.
Beautiful.
T-shirt, the muscle tee.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, man, all over Instagram and Facebook.
Loves it.
Worth the checkout.
That's the go.
Yeah.
I suppose not really. I mean, we can probably talk about... Actually, let's talk about tyres in this bit.
Tyres?
So, I want your story through your tyres, because you've been through a few different sets.
I've gone through 4 sets of tyres on this car. Different rims and stuff as well.
Yep.
This is my second set of Achilles.
Okay.
MTs I've got.
You like them? Obviously.
I love them, man. Well, one, they're cheap. I do that much highway driving.
Yeah.
/ just for work, but off-road driving as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to fork out for a set of Toyos or...
Yeah, $400,
man. From that much highway driving, they're just going to wear out. So cheap in mud terrain.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've not had one problem with them.
Perfect.
Never punctured one, never got a flatty, never sliced the wall, nothing. So
can't ask much more for a tyre, right?
Yeah. And for a mud terrain, they go well on the sand. I'm surprised.
Yeah, a lot of people say the muddies don't work in sand. I've never had that problem.
I reckon they work better.
Yeah, when I had the Toyos and the muddies, never had a drama.
Yeah.
But it's just tyre pressures for the sand. So that's all it's all about.
Started with these on 16x8 0 offset steelies.
Oh yeah, yep.
Then got sick of bottoming out one time and went to 35s.
How'd that go for you?
It was interesting.
So,
definitely interesting.
The story of the 35s, because I think this was one of the first MQs that had 35s on it.
First one on WA anyway.
Yeah,
there's a couple over east that run them, but they got body lifts and all sorts as well.
Yeah, 2-inch body lift and that kind of thing. Because you only it's a 3-inch lift, but yeah, you had a 3-inch
back
lift.
when the front was at 4.
So you had 4-inch lift back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and that's just to fit the 35s.
I had 4-inch on 33s.
Okay.
I just liked the big dog lift rolling around.
Yeah, Roger.
But I've gone through about 4 CVs.
Yeah, okay.
So I've lowered it since then.
Yeah.
But yeah, 35s. They looked awesome. Worked well through mud ruts and whatnot.
Yep.
Highway driving, it went sluggish, obviously overtaken.
Of course, yeah.
Factory diff gears and ratios and whatnot.
Big tyres, yep.
And I'm pretty sure I popped every single flare off.
Yeah, okay. Just because of the size of them, they were
just bottoming out, man. Especially going through the dunes, you bottom out, going up a sand dune or something.
Yep.
If you look at the front ones, they're all completely destroyed.
All in here,
hanging off. I've had to self tap a few in.
Yeah, yep. I'm with you. So 35s.
Doable if you got a body
recommended.
lift and suspension.
If you've got suspension lift, probably wouldn't recommend it. But if you had a body lift, pretty good.
I reckon they work. I mean, they worked in the 33s if you're happy for it to do damage. I reckon if you upgrade your lower bump stops in the front, they probably wouldn't bottom out as much into the guards.
Yeah, okay.
Same with the rear. But if you...
And as you said, also for the mud and that kind of thing. Probably do the diff gears as well, you reckon?
100%. If you're gonna run them.
What is it, 4.1s or whatever?
Couldn't tell you. I'm not smart enough to.
I think it's 4.1s or 4.2s. I can't remember with Tritons. There's so many diff gears, but I'm pretty sure it's 4.2 you get out of an ML.
Yeah, okay.
They had a 4.2 with the V6s, I think, off the top of my head. So really good ratio for 33s and 35s. So from what I hear, anyway. So no, awesome, man.
They were on for a while, but 15,000 Ks roughly.
And you got sick of flares coming off.
Yeah. They were just obviously the flares were chopping out the tyres too. Yeah,
of course.
So then I went down back to your 285, but then I went to a 70-17.
Oh yeah, yep.
Just because I had those option UCAs in the front, those cheapy eBay ones.
Oh yes.
And they were actually hitting the 16-inch rim on a zero offset as well.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, it was clipping it.
That's a big old UCA.
Oh, just the angle of them, man.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I don't know if it was the lift that was in it or what, but it was.
Yeah, clipping a 16x0. Yeah,
it was clipping.
That's crazy.
So I went to 17-inch rim on my first ever set of all-terrains I've ever owned.
Yeah.
Hated them.
Yeah, muddies are the go.
Tyres were good. I just didn't like them.
Yeah, okay.
It was the Falcon ATs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The Wild Peak.
Yeah.
Good tyre, but just.
Yeah, I've heard good things about them.
Not for me.
Yeah, no, muddies, mate.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Muddies are the way to go.
So I went back to finally got a fancy set of alloys.
Yeah.
From CSA and went back to your Desert Hawks.
These are 17s.
16s.
16s. Back to 16s again.
Because I got different UCAs now.
Yes, so we'll get into that. Yeah, yes. You've got a fairly bit of a wild kit going at the front here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good size tyre I think for these cars. Perfect,
Definitely.
I reckon. 33s and
the width is a bit wide. If you know scrub bars and stuff.
Flares, yep.
But
sticks out a little bit, but you can always get 60mm cut snake flares, whatever. That normally fixes it. But yeah, I think the flares are a little bit smaller on these. I think the ends are actually a little bit wider coming out.
Yeah, they're not that wide of a flare.
Yeah. They just sort of pull it out a little bit, but not really that much.
It wasn't too bad when I had the scrub bars and the rear bar.
Oh, yeah.
It was perfectly in line with all the bar work. But now that's been taken off, it
sticks out a bit.
She's poking out a bit.
Yeah, no, nice. So, well, I reckon we'll jump to the front and talk about this bloody awesome looking bull bar and all that kind of cool stuff.
Sure thing.
So, mate, the Mad MQ from the front. Fair bit going on here. I mean, we'll leave this section for bull bar and stuff because I think the front suspension needs a complete different section. It probably needs a good 10 minutes of talking about itself because it's a fair bit going under there. But tell me about this bar because again I think it was one of the first in WA to get the bar. It's a bloody good looking bar. I like it.
Yep. TGM Chaser bar.
Chaser bar.
Yeah, I think they've obviously designed it off your pre-runner look.
Yes. Yep.
First came out for the Ranger probably about a year ago. And ever since I've seen that, I've been holding off until they got one for the Triton.
For the Triton, yeah. No, it's awesome.
Took a while, but they finally released it and straight into it.
And great clearance, eh?
I love it, man. Love the look.
Yeah, no, it looks really good, man.
Carries on with the rest of the car.
Yeah, and it gives you that, that proper.
Yeah, they do come with the underbody guards. They hang down a bit.
Oh, here? Yep.
Yeah, the side guards.
Yep.
With obviously the washer bottle and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I've always removed that because
get rid of those.
It just gets hit.
Yeah.
Instantly.
You hit them on a rock or something like that, it look like crap. So I did the same thing with mine.
Yeah. Move the washer bottle to the IMM one in the engine bay.
Yep.
Remove them completely, and now the front end clearance is awesome.
You got clearance for days.
Yeah.
Clearance for absolute days.
Yeah.
TJ winch.
Yes, the 9,500 pound winch.
Beautiful.
Synthetic rope.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yep.
Been pretty good so far?
First ever winch I've owned.
Okay.
Still haven't had to use it.
You haven't used it?
Still haven't used it.
Oh, well, mate.
To be fair, I've only had it for 2-3 months maybe.
Yeah, okay.
So
you didn't have a winch on the old bar?
Never owned a winch in any car.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah. I've always gone out full driving with someone else.
Ah, okay, so you just get a snatchy or something.
It's easier and quicker, but now I'm doing a lot more by myself.
Yeah, way quicker, eh? Way quicker.
So I thought I'd best get one just to be safe. It's just insurance for the car, really.
Especially in hill climbs where you can't really do a proper snatchy, because sometimes you might be in a really stupid angle.
Yeah.
And you wanted that to be sort of really controlled.
Yeah. And because I'm always getting stuck in mud ruts.
Yeah.
Always follow the patrols in 35s and whatnot.
And you get caught up. I learned my lesson from trying to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It never works out too well.
So.
Big old light bar, X-ray. It's a huge bar, mate.
It is
big
awesome.
Old thick bar.
Yeah.
With the big old
it's
thick bar.
not bad at all.
They obviously cranks out a fair bit of light.
Yeah, man. This is the combo, so it's got your spot in the center and spread on each side.
Oh, yeah, Roger. So spreads in the spot. Yep. Yeah, beautiful.
They use next to no power whatsoever.
Yep.
Because they're only a single LED.
Okay.
Instead of having,
multiple
heaps and heaps of LEDs, they use less and they use a projector lens for them. So that's how they get their spread and spot.
Roger.
Awesome light, man.
Yeah, no, it looks like bloody good gear.
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously Offroad Rent boys, use they? They use the X-ray gears on their cars, don't they?
Who's that?
Offroad Adventure.
Yeah,
and,
they do, yeah.
Patriot use X-ray and that kind of stuff
live by them.
Yeah, no, they love them.
Yeah.
So no,
had the spotties on my old car with that on the roof. Sorry, on this car with the old bar.
Yep.
That on the roof. It didn't work too well on the roof.
Yeah, okay.
It just didn't seem to do
really
much.
More at the front.
With the spotties on it, didn't really seem to do anything. But as soon as I moved it down low to the front, it made the biggest difference.
Yeah, okay. Plus you don't need spotties and it lets you a lot more air going to the front of the car anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, cool, man. Well, that's what you want anyway.
Yep. And then I added the little X-ray rock lights to the side.
Yeah, see those?
Just the little side shooters in the bush or on the highway. See a bit more on the side.
And that comes on with your high beam, you say?
Yeah, I just hooked them up to the light bar harness.
Oh yeah, yep.
Works straight. So.
Perfect. No, can't go wrong, mate. So you've got a little bit of side lights, you've got front lights. It looks like you've replaced the globes in here as well.
Yeah. I was never one to change the globes because I had obviously all the spotlights and stuff. Yeah. And then I got sick of, I have to wear glasses when I drive at night time.
Oh, okay.
So I'm blind as a bat.
Yep.
And it hurt my eyes going from orange light to white light.
Ah, okay.
So chuck the Nava LEDs in and do not regret doing it. I should have done it earlier.
Yeah, Roger.
Should have done it earlier.
LED upgrade.
Yeah, they are awesome.
Yeah, so do you find you almost don't have to use the spotties too much on the highway now with the LED upgrade? Or
no, because they're a set low high beam in one globe.
Ah, okay.
They're obviously low, so they shine to the road.
Yeah,
you still get a bit of nice little bit of distance to them, but chucking all this on, man, it's daylight really.
Yeah, this thing is blown.
Yeah, you can see fence to fence on the highway on the sides and just
start melting the asphalt, man. And Oricom. What is that, 6 dB, I'm assuming, aerial on the front there?
Yeah, I've had that. It's my second one now I've gone through.
And you're saying you don't really like it.
Not the biggest fan of them.
Yeah, okay. What's really gone wrong with it? Like, what's...
It's hard to explain, man, until you've tried them, but I just don't like them, eh?
Yeah, okay.
I've gone through it's my second antenna. The wire pulled out of the other one.
Oh, right, okay.
At the bottom.
Yeah.
The UHF just seemed to be like just shit. It was constantly crackling and...
Yeah, okay.
Whatnot, and I'm not the first one that's complained about that.
I've
heard a lot of people say the same thing.
It's not cheap gear either.
No.
So that's interesting. No, it's interesting. It's great feedback. So
yeah, it was the DTX 4200, their fancy dual channel.
Oh
one.
yeah. Okay, so the Oricom not holding up its value.
I'd still steer clear.
Yeah, okay. And you've got it. We'll talk about it when you get into the car. But you got a GME in there.
Yeah, finally went to the XRS.
Yep, and you're going to go GME aerial as well.
Yeah, just waiting for it to come show up at work.
Yeah, no, awesome, man. I'm going to go GME in my new car, so
definitely worth it.
Yeah, I just don't buy cheap stuff. I reckon just buy it once and buy it right.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll talk about the snorkel as well. Just a 4-inch Stano snorkel.
Yeah, 4-inch
built
stainless.
By the same guy who did your
all-type fab.
All-type fab.
Yep, fitted that myself on a 40-degree day. Bad decision in the sun.
Yeah, especially with the stainless.
Yeah, it got so hot, man.
Yeah, she would have got warm.
Yep.
She would have got warm indeed.
I would never fit another one again myself.
Bit of pain in the butt.
Cutting that hole in the guard, man, was terrible. To be fair, I didn't have the right tools either.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But
this makes it harder.
Oh, it was a mission and a half, eh?
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I wouldn't do it with my car either. I got Nick to do mine, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would. It's not a fun game. Not a fun game.
Not at all.
No, awesome, man. I reckon she looks mint from the front, man. Super nice.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely going for the style I'm going for.
Yep. No, it looks really good, man. But I suppose before we jump to front suspension, I reckon we should be jumping inside. Have a talk about difference between this and an MN, so I can give you sort of how it sort of differentiates from an MN. But jump inside and see what you've done in there.
Too easy. It's warm today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Warm in that sun. Oh.
Beach weather.
Here we go. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, mate. Here we are. The interior.
Yeah.
It's It does look different, but it's giving me MN vibes. It's got a little bit of MN to it, though these are all the same.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too much different. No,
not really. They've obviously just changed the dash design and that kind of thing, but no, it's pretty the same in here.
I think I prefer the look of the MQ than the MN though. I
don't know why. I think the whole car looks a bit nicer, but the interior definitely is a step up. I mean, this is the base model, so it still has a lot going for it. So
yeah.
So we've got a fair bit of going on here, man. Obviously we've got the XRS GME, which is obviously we'll replace the aerial. You've got a fair bit of little switches down, that kind of stuff down here.
Yeah. Well, once again, I tried to make it every simple and clean looking as possible.
Yep.
So where should I start, top to bottom?
Yeah, well, I suppose start up here with Jimmy's stuff. So,
so
dash organizer, I think they call it.
Graham Gear's dash organizer, yep. That's the one. Just Velcro to the dash.
Yep.
Something so simple makes life so easy.
Yes, no, for sure.
Things I use the most, so that's my tire deflator.
Cool.
And my little handheld UHF.
Perfect.
Makes it easy to go when you get to full drive and you pull up, get to the beach, instead of roughing through all your crap that's in the console, just grab it and away I go.
No, perfect, man. You don't want to be fluffing around with stuff like that as well. So.
And it's never falling out.
Yeah, okay, because it is actually sloped back. So yeah, no, you've got gravity on your side, haven't you?
Yeah, it's never falling out. Even full driving up hills and everything else.
It's been pretty good. It all sort of stays in there. But that's rubber, so I mean, yeah, that's going to hold up pretty good. That's all hooked up, so
yeah.
No, perfect, man. Pioneer head unit.
Head unit.
So we've gone from the factory, which I'm assuming is just a standard.
Yeah, the base model, standard one.
Whatever. To Apple CarPlay, all that kind of stuff. I think it's probably the best thing you can do for these cars.
Yeah,
Apple CarPlay.
It is awesome, man. Upgrading from the one thing because I semi-fitted this myself with the mechanic at work. We couldn't get the steering wheel controls to work with it. We got the adapter kit and everything else from them, but it just wouldn't work. So I've had to live without it, which isn't the biggest issue.
Yeah.
It's still obviously got your phone calls through it. It's got Bluetooth. You plug your phone and it goes to Apple CarPlay.
Yep.
Added a reverse camera because this car didn't have a reverse camera to it.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, because there'd be no screen, obviously. Yeah, no, for sure. No, awesome, man. I still reckon that's one of the first things you got to do to the inside of these cars, because the standard interiors are a bit how you going.
Definitely, it works a treat.
Especially the standard stereos. Well, this bit, the standard speaker's alright, but this bit's a bit average.
Yep, and putting Apple CarPlay, obviously the maps go straight through to it.
Yeah, Google Maps and Waze and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
makes life easy when you're trying to come out to random places like this.
Yeah, absolutely. All those weird spots.
Yeah.
Voltage gauge and 4 switches.
Yeah, because I've only got the single battery still.
Okay, yep.
Because I run a fridge off every now and then, and when I'm camping, I always have the tunes cranking.
Yeah, for sure.
Chuck a volt gauge on just to be safe. Cut out the factory switches and put rockers in.
Okay, yep.
Just because I like the look of your rockers for everything else.
A bit nicer, yeah.
Aux light here is your rock lights.
Okay, yep.
That one just fills the empty space at the moment.
Yep, but you're going to chuck some lights in there one day. Yep.
Front locker and the TGM compressor.
Okay, cool. So it's front locker, not rear locker.
Yep, front.
Open diff in the rear. But I think for these cars, you probably don't need. If you've got a front locker, you're pretty much going to go everywhere.
Yep. The way I've set it up is obviously the rear got a decent amount of flex through it.
Yep.
The front doesn't. It's always lifting wheels, so front locker in. Yeah. It tends to crawl through pretty much anything.
That's what you want, man. That's exactly what you want. I said I was going to get a front locker for mine, and I was going to put an auto locker on it, but I never got around to doing it.
I'm not the biggest fan of them auto lockers.
Yeah, you don't like them?
No. I like to be able to know when I have to engage it and disengage it.
It is better, yeah,
100%.
absolutely. I was probably doing it just because I just wanted a locker.
Yeah,
I was like,
they're definitely cheaper, but
definitely better to have the idea of you're ready to rock and roll, and you can turn it off to steer, all that kind of stuff as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes complete sense. So XRS, that's actually quite a nice little two-way radio.
Got the magnetic holder to it, so you have to try and
just
throw it on wherever you are.
The salesman was trying to sell me one of those when I was looking at it, so look, it's actually pretty good.
They're awesome, man. Once again, hasn't fallen off, so the magnet's pretty strong.
It's pretty good.
The speaker in it is super clear.
Yeah,
super loud, because obviously the snorkel's right here, tune's cranking, it gets pretty loud when you're full driving.
Of course.
You can still hear that easy. And if you do miss what they've said, you can actually get a replay function built into them, or it's built into them already.
Yep.
I've set it to the top button, so I press that and it replays what they said.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's really cool. So yeah, because I mean, how many times you sit there and go, oh, what did they say? And
you press the button and replay it.
Assuming the dial there is for the sub.
Yes, sub control. Yeah.
Crank it up.
Always cranked right up.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. And auto.
Automatic.
5-speed.
Love me autos.
Yeah.
Full driving with auto is just makes life so easy.
Mate, that's going to be modelling in new life soon. Automatic 4-drive.
Only because of the Tiptronic.
Yeah.
If you didn't have Tiptronic, wouldn't go for it.
Yes, I agree with that. Because you can lock it in whatever gear you want.
Yeah, so going through the dunes and mud ruts, you can choose your gears and sit in that gear.
Yeah, second gear low or whatever, and you're just going through. So, and the rest, actually, this all looks pretty much MN style. So
yeah, it's
very
same.
similar. And obviously, you just got a dial here for your 4-driving, that kind of thing.
Add in the grab me gear pockets on the side because there's next to no room to store anything.
No, it's a thing storage,
especially on road trips and stuff. So put them in, and it actually come very handy. So
yeah, no, it's good. That is Velcro on there.
No, I've screwed them in.
Oh, you screwed them in. Beautiful. Yeah. Yes, they won't go anywhere.
Nope.
And fridge in the back. What kind of fridge is it?
That's just an Ironman fridge.
Yep.
So we borrow it from work. We go on day trips and stuff.
Yeah, cool.
It just plugs in, sits in the back seat. I've got a Waco CFX 75 litre dual zone.
Oh, yeah. Is that what goes in the back?
That's what goes in the back, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Do you run both?
No.
You just run the one? Yeah. I suppose you don't really need it if it's you and the missus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I mean, the dog, wherever he is.
Floating around somewhere. He's probably in the shade somewhere. It's pretty warm today, so. SAS pillar pod gauge.
Yes, with hopes and dreams attached
with hopes and dreams at the moment. Yeah, no, that's all right. You got to find the right gauges. What are you going to put in there?
Red Arc.
Red Arc?
Yeah.
EGT?
Boost and EGT in one, and then it'll be the dual volt in the other, and I'll get rid of that.
Yeah, the one down here. Yeah, cool.
Just
have it up there is better. You're not looking down here to get your voltage and that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, and it's got the dual volts in one.
Yep.
Plus I love the look of the gauges.
They're very nice gauges. Very clean.
Very expensive, but
again, buy it once.
Yeah.
Buy it right.
Get it done right.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, man.
Yep.
And beyond that, it's this old MQ, just standard
got
MQ.
The High-Kit throttle controller.
Oh yeah.
Just there. Made the biggest difference having that lag in the auto when you're taking off.
Yeah, no, I cannot rate that stuff highly enough. That's bloody good gear.
What else? On this side, just got the switch for the LIGHTBAR.
Yep.
Factory.
And it's on the high beam, but you can switch it off and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So you're done the legal way.
Yep.
Because I know if you have it straight to the high beam, it gets a bit illegal.
Yeah, no, it only works with high beam on, but you can still turn it on and off separately.
Yeah, cool. No, it's perfect, man. And what else do you need, really? I mean, touring, you don't really need much else. Chuck a hammer on the dash or whatever, but you got satellite images. So
yeah, man, I'm pretty simple when I go camping nowadays.
Yeah.
Swag in the back.
Yeah, keep it simple, man. Yeah. Keep it simple, stupid. And the actual snorkel doesn't impede in your vision too much either.
No,
it's very
not at all.
hidden away.
It does when you look out the window, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, perfect.
And the old handles.
Yeah, grab handles done by your mate.
Yeah, your cousin actually.
Your cousin?
Cousin Reese made them himself.
Actually,
they've surprisingly held up well.
Yeah, actually done really well, so
yeah.
Can't go wrong with that, mate.
Got to give him props for that one.
Yeah, you got to give him a shout out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one here. Get 2 more done so you can have the grab handles on the pillars.
Yeah, mate. They're the Jesus handle, that one, when you're going down a hill or something.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just get one bolt here as well so you can hold on to the dash. No, as I said, like most MNs and MQs, I think, if you keep it simple, you don't want crap everywhere.
No.
Because I think that just makes it worse off and you just have stuff coming off the dash and that kind of thing when you're forward driving.
Yep.
Keep it super simple.
Simple and clean.
You've got Jimmy's gear, which is bloody good gear anyway.
Yep.
And you've got little pockets here. You've made use of the space you got.
Without being too over the top.
Yeah, exactly. And you got your High-Kit nice hidden away as well. That's a good spot for it. Nah. What else do you need? What
else have I done? And then just the seat covers.
Yeah, seat covers, TJMs.
Yep, because the Super Fit.
Oh, these Super Fit.
Yep, we just got the TJM Esperance logo
on
them.
Yeah, Roger. Yep.
When I worked for them.
Yeah.
Bit of memorabilia.
Yeah.
Just because the factory seat covers, seat's tall.
Oh, okay.
On the edge seam.
Where you get in and out all the time? Yeah,
okay. It must have been dragging me bum every time I was getting in and out.
Yeah, grinding on there.
Yep, so just, they fully tore on the side.
Yeah, okay.
So through these have been holding up very well.
Oh, perfect, man. And they're nice, big, thick canvas or whatever they're made of, but they're nice and thick, so.
Padded denim.
Padded denim, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, nice.
So it made them even comfier.
Yeah, no, they're super comfy seats.
Only thing is dog fur sticks to them like crazy.
Yeah, dog fur sticks to everything like crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's it, man. Well, I suppose there's not much really else going on here.
No, not in front.
I reckon we got to get to that suspension.
Is the compressor mounted behind the back seat?
Oh, you got that behind the back seats?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep.
There's not really much to say there, it's just sitting there.
Yeah, just a compressor. That's TJM.
Yep.
Yep.
Hooked up obviously to the switch there.
Yep, beautiful. And you just, do you have to pull the seat forward to get the...
At the moment.
Yep.
To plug the airline in.
Yep.
The goal is to put it down near the license plate.
Yeah, that's where I had mine.
Yeah.
Perfect spot for it. You just whoosh and hook it up.
That's one job I have to get to.
Yeah. Like all
still works for now.
Yeah, no, that's all you need. That's all you need. But I reckon, man, let's jump to that suspension and have a chat about it.
Sure thing. The main attraction.
That's it. So, the main attraction, mate.
Where do we start?
Well, struts, what struts are they?
They're, you want to go what I first had beforehand?
Yeah, what were your first struts?
So the first suspension kit I started with was just your standard Drive Tech.
Yep.
Drive Tech Enduros, your 2-inch with a 2-inch coil. Had a strut spacer on top.
Oh yeah.
As well. Had the Superior diff drop kit, that little.
Oh yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Which didn't really do much, I don't think.
I don't believe they do anything, but.
And those option UCAs.
Oh yeah, the original eBay ones. Yep.
Yeah, I would highly tell everyone to steer fucking well clear.
Steer clear of the early eBay UCAs.
Yeah, because the U-bolt snaps, and
really?
it snapped my whole wheel snapped off.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've seen the photo of that. Yes. Yeah. I'll put the photo up. But yeah.
Snapped everything that was holding the wheel on except for the brake line and tie rod. Everything else, CV ripped in half.
Bloody hell, it was a lot of damage.
It cost a lot of money to fix it.
Shit,
I got after that, because it was in the dunes, I got sandal through my diff, so I had to rebuild the whole diff.
Oh, yeah.
Hence why I put the front locker in it.
Yeah.
It was already apart.
Yeah. Nah, that's a steer clear of the old eBay UCAs.
Yeah. Because I always see people asking about them on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Couldn't stress it enough. Don't even go close to them. Don't even look at them.
Yeah. There's pay for good ones.
Yeah. So now we've done it properly.
Yeah. So you've gone the full.
Carmen Engineering, UCA, diff drop.
Yep.
Everything.
And I believe this is a fully engineered kit.
You can engineer them.
Yeah.
They're made so you can go and get them engineered.
Yep.
If you want to.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. So it's a full diff brace at the bottom.
Yep.
Your side brackets.
Yep.
Control arm.
Yep.
Which is the factory, I'm pretty sure, factory U-bolt, ball joints.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
Comes with extended lower bump stops.
Right.
And the upper bump stops, you can actually adjust the height of them.
Yeah, roger,
the spaces.
Okay. I'm with you.
Depending on your lift you can adjust them so you don't obviously smash your CVs and bind them up.
Yeah, okay.
So what I've got them set at is about full flex, so you still spin the wheel freely and it doesn't bind up whatsoever.
Yeah, no, perfect.
So just let the locker take control if you need it.
And it looked, and as you can probably see in the video, but it looks super factory under there. Like if you're a cop, you probably wouldn't pick it.
Not really.
I don't really think. It's
the only thing you probably pick is the resi hanging at the top. But
yeah. I mean, obviously the resi for the suspension, but like if you're looking at the up control arm and that kind of stuff, it looks super
factory.
Pretty
sure they use factory bushes too.
Perfect.
So it's a pretty good kit.
Yeah, no, and I think it's about just over $2,000.
It's 2-3 supplied.
Yeah.
So they're not cheap.
Not cheap,
but for what you get and how well it works.
If you're doing big boy lifts.
If you want to go all out, even just driving now, it makes the biggest difference having those different bump stops and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
And so you talked about your old struts, which are Drive Tech Enduros.
Nothing wrong with them. These are the Enduro Pros now.
Okay.
So these are the full performance, the remote resi adjustable.
Yep.
So you can adjust the height by compressing your spring more.
Oh yeah, of course. Yep.
So I've got it set at 590 from hub to guard at the moment.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure is about 2.5 to 3 inch roughly.
2.5 3 inches. Yep.
Which is perfect height, so the CVs aren't on stupid angles.
No, the CVs are pretty much flat. They're not bad at all, eh?
And it's big enough lift to run 33s without scrubbing anywhere.
So you can really take it off road and not worry too much about what's happening under here.
Yeah.
Which
works a treat.
Definitely comes to mind because if you do put cheaper gear in your car, you always think, oh, what if?
I learned that.
What if you hit that rock too hard?
I definitely learned that the hard way.
Yeah, well, definitely with yourself, obviously with smashing the wheel off. But I think if you're gonna lift a car, especially a dual cab U with an IFS at the front, you got to get a proper diff drop. It makes the world of difference.
Yeah.
So
it's the only problem with Tritons is there's only that one kit that's worth getting.
That's the downside of going in Triton, because Hilux there's dime a dozen. Ranger, same thing. You can go 6 inches if you really want to and go spastic. But he's loving it, isn't he? He just doesn't stop. He absolutely loves it, eh? But yeah, Rangers and all that kind of stuff. Millions of things out there. But yeah, Tritons, you got to go with that one you were saying. So, but yeah, I remember when it first came out, and he was getting a lot of grief from people saying, oh, you can't engineer it, and then he went and got it engineered, done it properly, and it's just gone gangbusters.
He's done the time and effort.
Yep, he's really done it properly, and as I said, it looks so factory. It looks so factory friendly here, so you wouldn't even know. No.
So and these shocks they're pretty soft as well, which is awesome for your corrugations or obviously off-road use, hitting rocks, doing rock climbing.
Yep.
So the suspension of this thing is awesome. Highway driving, it's so smooth, it's over everything.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
And you're saying you've removed the sway bar, but not by choice.
By accident. Not by accident, but somehow the nut on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Come loose, driving on wherever it was.
Yeah.
And actually destroyed the linkage.
Oh, okay,
and the thread itself. So the thread on the stubs there is gone. So I just removed it, and it was awesome.
So you've gone full. So you pretty much got full travel now.
Each wheel is fully independent now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So off-road is smooth as.
And on road, you're saying it's a bit floaty?
She's pretty boaty now.
Yeah.
But it just feels like you're driving a full drive, man.
Yeah, it's cool or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, cool, front, full
makes you actually feel like you're driving full drive.
Yeah. No, that's it. They are pretty stiff, these things. So yeah, I did actually dabble taking the sway bar out. It does make a difference. You definitely get more drip out of it. But
I reckon it definitely puts more pressure on your shocks.
Absolutely.
If you're hitting the highway corner at 110,
yeah,
it does seem to bog down in one corner every now and then.
Yep. But if you got your you said you had the bump stops and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Suited for that. Yeah, suited for that.
Drive to the
conditions.
That's the way I was thinking of.
Nah, perfect, man. That's what I was saying. Like we sort of left the suspension, especially the front. Like you cannot stop, can you? Sort of left the suspension to sort of the end. Not really, but it's
the main feature.
Yeah, it is the main feature of this car, and obviously when we're talking about doing the shoot and that kind of thing, it's a fully decked out. So this thing's made to go off road. So it's not half tour or half go to Brunswick or whatever every couple of months. You just use this thing to just go full driving down tracks and trails and actually have some fun. So and you can still do a little bit of camping and that kind of thing with it. Chuck the fridge, put the swag in there.
Man.
Happy days.
It's not hard at all. If you make camping simple.
Yeah. Yeah, it
is so easy. Once again, simple is simple.
You don't need a $30,000 canopy to go camping.
No, no. Swag in the back, everything else in the back seat. It's just me and the dog in the car.
What kind of swag do you use?
I got Darty.
Oh yeah, just a double.
Yeah, the
what do they call it?
1400, the Dust to Dawn.
Dust to Dawn. Yep.
Had the start off with the King's double swag.
Oh yeah, the Big Daddy one.
Lasted me about a year.
Yeah.
Got destroyed. The bag, there's nothing left of the bag.
Did you have the canvas bag or the nylon?
Canvas.
Yeah, okay.
The green bag they had. I think that was the canvas one.
Was it shiny?
No.
Oh yeah, so the original canvas bag. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it lasted about a year. I mean, it had definitely had a lot of use to them. But it had holes through the canvas, all the poles broke.
Yeah, they're not not for really thick canvas and that kind of thing.
It definitely works though if you use it every now and then.
Yeah.
The amount I use them for, I went Darty and it works straight.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 23.0 for the next one.
They are Darty.
Are they?
Pretty much.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Darty and 23.0. All similar stuff, eh?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, okay. Because I know Alex had the Darty. He rated that highly.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people said the same thing. Yeah, 23.0 Darty. You pretty much got the best of both worlds out of either one of those. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all the same. If you look at their stuff, they look exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just different colours.
I think most people are pretty much the same. Now, isn't it? Like it's just different materials and that kind of stuff. So no, awesome, man. I've got batch plates and that kind of stuff, but that's just the Brown Davies 4 mil looks like.
Yeah, they've copped the beating big time.
Yep.
Destroyed the factory runs pretty quickly.
Yeah, the old alfoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much to them.
You wouldn't even class them as bash plates, really.
Nah, they're very light off-roading, those old standard bash plates. But and you've gone through 4 CVs, you said?
Back in the old suspension style.
And now you've got it all sorted?
4, yeah.
And no more CVs?
Haven't gone through one yet.
And CVs are about $180 each?
Something like that. The factory ones are genuine and something stupid, like $1,000 almost.
Yeah, they're stupid price, yeah. But if you buy some drive tech or whatever, they're $200 each. So it's at least $800 for CVs. So if you think $2,300 is a lot of money for a diff drop, you think $800 of CVs before you get there, it's actually not too bad. So do it once, do it right, and
35s probably didn't help.
Nah, 35 definitely would have helped. Nah, that's for sure. Nah, awesome, man. She's decked out to the nines, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, let's I suppose go around the back again because that's where the shade is. Because it's bloody warm, and we'll go for the last bits.
Easy.
So here we are, back at the back of the car. Some motorbikes fanging around here somewhere. Having a bit of old fun. Killing it.
Loving it.
Yeah, mate. No, it's a good place to actually go. Heaps
Never
of
been out here.
Yeah, no, it's a good little spot, eh?
Always just driven through, obviously through Bunbury and whatnot.
Yeah, you wouldn't think of it. Like, if you just saw it on the side of the road, like, it's a pretty good little spot. I don't know if any tracks here or whatever, but it's mostly it's trails, but...
I went for a drive down the side of that river, creek, whatever you want to call it. It's a pretty cool little track.
Yeah?
Nothing to them, but it's just because you got that drop on the side with the water.
Yeah, it's where you go down the river and that kind of stuff.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good little spot, eh? Perfect for filming, like, because you don't get too much highway noise. You get the blokes on the motorbikes and that kind of stuff, but
it's not too bad at all.
Nah, it's a good little spot, eh?
Yeah.
And you get some shade depending on what time you come out here.
Not right midday.
Yeah, not right midday. It's pretty warm. We're getting into summer.
Definitely. You can feel that summer heat coming.
Summer heat coming. I can't wait, man. Beach runs.
Yeah,
cannot wait.
Definitely feeling that.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
So, mate, we got through the whole car. So you've been through a few different sort of styles of builds and that kind of stuff, but if you were,
a fair bit.
Yeah, so someone's buying a standard MQ, and what are sort of some of the things that you've learned lessons of that you could probably give them a bit of info on to not do, I suppose? Obviously, the UCAs would be one. Don't buy those cheapy eBay.
100%. Don't even look at them. Yeah.
Don't go near those cheapy
Well, it really
UCAs.
depends on what they're looking to get out of the car as well.
Let's say they want to set it up to go, you know, mud bogging and that kind of thing.
Full off-roading.
Yeah.
Well, definitely bar work, bash plates, straight up. So rock sliders, my seals would have been fully destroyed by now.
Yep.
Bash plates, but good lift kit, really. Good 2-inch lift.
Yep.
Will do you. Instead of 33s, easy.
Yep, easy fit.
Definitely. Anything less, you'll just get stuck.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Yep. Definitely
35s
being the new.
35s are 31s and 37s are 35s. Yeah, that's what it seems to be like nowadays.
But definitely a bit of bar work. Save your panels.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, man. No, it makes a lot of sense. I was probably the same as, I think I did a video, top 5 things, and bar work and bash plates is one of my majors.
Yeah.
Just because you don't know what you're going to hit, and if you're going through a bog hole, you might end up in a big rut, or there might be a big rock in there or something like that. You just got to protect yourself.
I've hit a few, or even just going down some tracks, hit a few trees.
Yeah,
A few trees with the BULLBAR, obviously multiple rocks and whatnot with the sliders.
Yeah.
And I've diffed out that many times with the bash plates.
Yeah.
So they definitely pay for themselves.
Worth their money, eh? They absolutely are worth their money. No, it makes sense. So bar work is probably your big thing.
Yeah. Suspension, obviously, a good lift kit.
Absolutely.
Don't have to go to this extent.
No, you don't need to go spend $5,000 in suspension. But yeah, no, for sure. But you
can't help it. Yeah. Once you start, you know.
Once you start.
That's like one of them things. I built this car to how I like it.
Yeah.
But it's also unique and different at the same time.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Looks nothing like any other Triton around WA.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't. And I really like the looks of it.
And
I reckon
it lives up to its reputation and how I drive it.
Yeah, it's mad as.
Not bad going for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years, 82,000 Ks I've done it.
And you bought it at 13?
12.
12,000 Ks?
It's 94 now, yeah.
Yeah, no, nice. So you put some good Ks on it. As I said, living in Esperance, that's going to put Ks on any car.
Yeah. It's be daily too. So I drive about 60 Ks each way to work.
Yep.
So
definitely gets used, mate, which is a good thing because, you know, a lot of cars don't get used these days. Yeah. You really got to look hard for a car that's actually been used and, you know, set up properly for off-roading, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
she's no show car, but
no, it does the job. You have fun in it.
Fucking
that's the big thing.
Love it.
Yeah. You have fun. You go out and, you know, smash some bog holes that you probably shouldn't be in, but still you have a lot of fun doing it.
Had so many people like talking down for a Triton, talking shit, you know, and just
I know that life.
The usual Triton spill they give you.
Yeah. Until
after you go full driving and they
see what it can do.
Yeah.
Exactly right, man. Yeah, nothing frightens a Triton, they say. So.
Except for a 4-inch lift on 35s.
Yeah, that would definitely frighten me in the guards. Nah, she's a good-looking bus, man, and I reckon you've done it properly. You've gone through the touring, and as you said, you use that when you're down Esperance. I think you got to have a touring car because the tracks down there are pretty good, but it's beaches.
Yeah. There's a lot of gear out there now you can get for your car. I bought a lot of stuff for it, had it fully set up, and I didn't use next to any of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone back to.
Simples.
The way I pretty much only have what I use. Next step would be definitely dual battery, but it's gone behind the back seat.
Oh yeah, yep.
Slimline AGM.
Yep.
Just to run the fridge in the back. Just so I can still tour, man. Still go on long trips.
Exactly what you want, man. You can still just slap a solar panel or something in there if you need to, like to charge it up.
Yep.
You got all the options, man, because you obviously don't get a rooftop tent up here, so you can do whatever you want. No, it's perfect, man. I reckon she's a good-looking bus, man. It's got everything you need. And we finally got an MQ on the channel. First MQ, mate.
First MQ.
I mean, what a way to start it.
I was going to say, not too bad.
A massively over-modified bloody MQ Triton. Nah, she's a good bus, man. And as I said, you've pretty much done all the good stuff to it. So definitely not stock. Definitely not stock. But yeah, she ain't a touring vehicle, but man, she's an off-road weapon.
Goes hard.
That's it, mate. That's it. Nah, awesome build, dude. Awesome build.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think, man, I reckon. I don't think we can go through anything else. There's not much else to talk about.
There's not much else, man.
That's the thing with these really built up cars. It's all about suspension and lift and all that kind of stuff. It's not about touring and that kind of stuff. So
that's all we really need.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Yeah.
But I might leave it there. That has been another episode of 4x4 Camping Adventures. Actually, where can we find you on Instagram, social media, and that kind of stuff?
Just my name, man. Shayne.Applin. Shayne with a Y.
Shayne with a Y.
Yeah.
.Applin. I'll chuck that on the screen. And you guys can go search him up and look at all his awesome photos of
watch
him.
the constant build on the Mad MQ.
And see where he blew his wheel off. That's always a good photo.
Still have nightmares about that. So.
For sure. But that has been another episode of 4x4 Camping Adventures. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And if we don't see you out in the trucks and trails, we might see you in the next video. If I don't see you in the next video, I shall see you later. Bye.